The fruit of the Spirit, patience. Patience is an interesting word. We want to be patient in our dealings with each other. We want to be patient with the people that we love. We want to be patient in our lives when things don't go the way that we want them to. It's an interesting word, patience. I think a much better word here that more correctly summarizes the significance of what the Greek says is long-suffering. Let me explain. The Greek word is macrothymia, macro meaning large as opposed to micro. Thymia, it comes from the root word of anger. So macrothymia really conveys the thought of, on a larger scale, to be conscious of anger when it might arise in our lives and keeping it in check. That's really a profound thought, isn't it? Let me say it again. Macrothymia, that is long-suffering, conveys the thought of being conscious of our emotions on a large scale and keeping them in check. I'm sure we all know individuals that we disagree with, individuals on the different end of a political spectrum, individuals who have a different understanding, a different view of something that we might be very passionate about. Sometimes we might think that we need to engage because we want to try and change their mind, change their viewpoint. While dialogue is always good, ultimately, when we put ourselves in that situations, whether it is one-on-one or through social media, we're really kind of talking in an echo chamber. And so we're not necessarily going to change that person's views or opinions or thoughts. We feel that we should be out there, but ultimately, many times what occurs is we just become more frustrated ourselves. To be long-suffering ultimately is to see individuals as a child of God and to be patient and long-suffering in your interactions with them on a large scale. Macrothymia really conveys the thought of being in tune with our emotions and striving to control our emotions when we feel that our emotions are getting the better of us. Long-suffering is the ability to control our emotions even when we see that our emotions are getting the better of us. It's a journey, isn't it? It's easy to snap. It's easy to make an impulse word, an impulse statement, and we of course later regret it. So in our dealings with each other, those close to us, be long-suffering. You know, sometimes it's just better to not say anything and to let minds cool off than to try and state your opinion and state your views. You might say, well, you're basically asking me to be a doormat, to not state my opinions and views and to allow other people to walk all over me. Not really. We can state our views and we can state our opinions. We stand up for what we believe in. But when our emotions are controlling us, then it's not about our views or thoughts, it is about our emotions. Long-suffering is the ability to keep in check our emotions as we interact with each other.